See how Museveni's son behaves. This military, I have told you, it was built initially as an ethnic military. Now it is family. Any member in the family. That's why when Muhoozi was promoted,
I think you're faulting individuals, not the institution.
Because the institution is not there.
Why wouldn't you divorce the institution from the person?
When you work in a private company, you don't become one of the owners. It doesn't become your company because you are an employee. You are an employee, that's where you stop. The owner will remain the proprietor. So the proprietor of this military outfit with the constitutional name UPDF remains Museveni and his family. That's why when he promotes his son, the only person who can preside over Muhoozi Kainerugaba's peeping ceremony is his uncle, Salim Sare, who left the army long ago. The only person who can preside over Muhoozi Kainerugaba taking over the leadership of UPDF, it is his uncle, not the Minister of Defense. His uncle who is busy in Gulu. That's why the son must drive. This is a person, this is a family military. You can pretend, but that's what it is. Today, who makes the decisions?
No, look.
Yes. That you promote your son, so you sit in a sitting room and say, Muhoozi, which rank do you want? Daddy, I want like yours. Okay, now you are a general. And then you organize a function. Who will preside over? My younger brother, Salim Sare, who is also another general. So one family has 3 generals, but they are the ones who are determining everything. When the Supreme Court makes a ruling, Museveni speaks and his son speaks. Here, we are captives. We
I think it's also foolhardy to reduce the UPDF to Museveni, Sare, and Muhoozi.
I have told you, in a private company, and it doesn't matter how big it is, including NBS, it has its own proprietor. Do you become an owner because you work here? So the attack on Kabama, which in itself was illegal, I said it in Parliament this week. And I told them this group of Museveni that went to Rwanda to kill people, to rob guns from government barracks, to rob banks, like they did with the commercial bank.
Very harsh.
But they have written about this themselves. I'm not inventing. I was 12 years old when Museveni came here. They have written it. You read all their books, from Museveni to Pecos Kutesa, to Charigonza, to Kazora, to Njuba, to everybody. They proudly speak about how they went to rob a banker in Hoima, a commercial bank, did the same in Kabale. So these robbers who are robbing banks and constructed an army to keep power, they are not different from a militia in Eastern Congo. The only difference is that they were able to take control of the territory and then begin writing a constitution. But do they follow this constitution? You say they will be non-partisan. Are they non-partisan? When Bobi Wine goes to campaign, do they allow him? Isn't Besigye in prison? Didn't the court say please cease trying Besigye? And his son said he can only leave prison when he's dead.
I owe nothing to nobody. There's nobody I care about if you try to play around with it, because I owe nothing to you, not even to the government. That I'm your servant. I'm not your servant. I am just a freedom fighter. I'm fighting for myself, for my beliefs. That's how I come in. I'm not an employee. If anybody thinks he give me a job, he's deceiving himself. I am just a freedom fighter whom you thought could help you also.